All right, welcome, everyone. Thank you again for taking the time out to join us on this New Youth Challenge training call. Again, my name is Tiffany with Total Life Changes, and I just basically just wanted to just start out with just introducing a person that she's a lady that I brought into the business. When I tell you she is really repping St. Louis, not only she's a mother of two, she is a hairstylist. You know, she's like a technology person with the school, and I mean she has so many different things up under her belt. And I'm just really pleased to announce my business partner, Toya Nelson, with Total Life Changes, and I'm allow her to just speak and just kind of give her testimony on how not only the New Youth Challenge has changed her life, but then how learning the product and building her own personal testimony as well has just really skyrocketed her business. Toya Nelson, are you on a call with us tonight?
Yes, fine. Thank you.
All right, Toya, go ahead and take the call away.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's basically a privilege and an honor to, kind of share my testimony. And as Tiffany said, she did bring me in this business, and I'm just applaud with her knowledge and working with her in this amazing opportunity called Total Life Changes. But first and foremost, I am a licensed cosmetologist here in St. Louis, Missouri. I also run other businesses. We have a hairline as well. But needless to say that I'm a product of the product. I was sick at one point in time with high blood pressure, and I was lacking vitamin D and energy. And so I got introduced to this amazing opportunity, but I wasn't quite thinking about the opportunity because I needed the products. And so got with Tiffany. She talked about her asthma at the time, and that what really kind of spiked my interest with these products. I, too, have asthma. And so she shared some products with me. The first product that she shared with me was the NutriBurst. I needed that NutriBurst. Why? Because I was vitamin D, 50,000 units of vitamin D weekly. And it was supposed to give me energy along with the 3 iron pills, but it was just too much. Iron pills, they sometimes make you constipated. They're supposed to give you energy, but it still was draining me, and I was just outdone. So I began to take the NutriBurst, and I noticed some things. Some things just really started changing. I had a boost of energy that was out of this world. And, I mean, after that, enough was said. So went back to the doctor. Maybe 30 days later, they took my blood levels again, and he asked me what was I doing. And I told him what I was doing, which was the NutriBurst. And he said, okay, well, we're going to keep you on this blood pressure medicine because even though your levels are okay, I don't want you to go into stroke level, this, that, and the other, because my mom, she passed away from a stroke and high cholesterol. So for me, that was a scary feeling, and getting ready to turn 40, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to die at a young age. I got to get my health under control. So I told the doctor, you know what, I'm getting on an all-natural regimen. When I come back in 30 days, you're going to take me off this blood pressure medicine because I'm not going to take it. So I began to take the NutriBurst daily. At the time, the ISOT was on back order, but I was able to get some, from a business partner, and I began to take the ISOT. And in the midst of me taking the ISOT, that worked wonders for me because I'm always on the go. I have insomnia. Sometimes I can't sleep at night, and I needed to detox. I got rid of so much unwanted stubborn belly fat, which was parasites because I get gassy at nighttime. I love to eat at night, just doing all these unhealthy things. But as I began to learn about these products and what all natural products could do for my body, it was no turning back. You know, it was literally no turning back. So I got on the IASOT along with the NutriBurst. Another product that I got on that, like, set my soul on fire because, like I said, I can't sleep at night. I'm always on the go, 2 small children. I tapped into the NRG. And when I tell you the NRG is raw energy, that alone with the NutriBurst, I mean, it literally saved my life. It literally saved my life because being a technology specialist in a school district, you're constantly dealing with problem solving, critical thinking, 2 small children, running your website, running the salon, just always on the go. I needed that boost that did not have a crash and that will last all day because I normally, used to drink Starbucks and stuff like that. I take a lot of the products because I do the coffee too. I don't do Starbucks anymore. I do our amazing coffee, the Latin style, which has the Ganoderma in it. And I'm just loving these products. And these products has really changed my life. My wisdom. I'm not on blood pressure medicine, and I don't make any medical claims, but these are what these amazing products done for me. I do not take 3 iron pills a day anymore. I do not take 50,000 units of vitamin D weekly because the NutriBurst absorbs 98% in my bloodstreams, and it gives me instant gratification. My children take it, and what's so funny is I don't drink the tea on a regular basis, but I will drink it every other day. And just another testimony with the tea, I keep a 16-ounce cup when I do drink it, and I'm always telling my kids not to touch my cup. And long story short, they touched the cup. And they know about the detox tea, and I find that simply hilarious. So whenever I'm speaking with somebody about these amazing products, my kids always jump in and tell people, get the detox tea, get the detox tea. And it's safe for them. Did not get sick. They had a natural bowel movement. And the tea is just amazing. The tea is just amazing. So with that being said, I love these amazing products. But to talk about the New You Challenge, I'm so glad that our business partner, Mr. Cedric GMT Williams, came up with this brilliant idea of the New You Challenge because most people want to know what these products do and how can the New You Challenge fit in their daily life. We basically deal with health, mentality, finances, and lifestyle. You cannot pitch any product to any person if you're not a product of the product. That's first and foremost. That's a whole mentality thing, okay? Your mind has to be with the products. And I had to watch a few people at first on my journey because, like I said, when I first joined the business, the IASOT was on back order, and that's all I knew because that's what people were putting out there. But that was the best thing that happened in this opportunity for the IASOT to be on back order because it allowed us to learn more about all these other products. So it kind of gave the entrepreneur mindset a mentality shift, okay? And with that being said, we learned about all those other products, and I was glad that I was able to do that because those were the products that helped me get my health intact. And so as those products helped my health get intact, my mentality started to change, and I said, wait a minute, we got something here. If they're working for me, and I know people that's anemic, that lack the same thing I lack. Most people want to see you in your physical form. What changes and what have these products done specifically for you? Not the people that you know, but specifically for you. So as I began to share these products, like I said, my mentality changed, and it went more so toward helping people getting their health in order, okay? I really want to help people because people is my passion, and it's not about the money. You know, it's definitely not about the money because we have obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol. I mean, you name it. HIV, herpes, things that people don't talk about, and we have so many amazing products that prevent certain things. So, you know, prevention is better than cure any given time, you know, because when you go to the doctor and they write prescriptions, it's just for what? Prevention. So, you know, that's a whole mental shift. So as my mentality started to change and I began to talk to people about these amazing products, I'm seeing a little bit of change in my finances because I'm helping folks now. And in return, with me helping folks, I'm getting something in return as well. So this company, the products are amazing. The vehicle to allow you to get the finances is simply phenomenal, okay? And I don't have a lavish lifestyle, but I have time freedom. That's one of my biggest goals within this opportunity is to have time freedom for my family. And that's a lifestyle that I want to live, you know. So the New You Challenge for me, it's really changing my mentality. I put God before everything I do when I'm working with people, who I should talk to, what products I should present to them. God really gives me vision, and I'm just so thankful for the New You Challenge because, it's going to sweep the nation. This is only the beginning because people don't want to just jump into an opportunity. They want to use the products first. They want to know if these products could do the same for them as it has done for me and other business partners. And then their mentality will shift. And after their mentality shifts on making money or becoming an entrepreneur with this opportunity, the finances will change. And whatever your goal is, you can walk right into your destiny of a lifestyle. So with that being said, I'm going to turn this call back over to the host, Ms. Tiffany. I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity to talk about how the New You Challenge changed my life and allowed me to help the masses with these amazing products.
Well, Ms. Toya, you are definitely welcome, and thank you for sharing your powerful testimony and giving us a little bit of knowledge. And for those of you, I don't know how many people who's listening who actually know who I am, but I'm Tiffany to a T on Facebook, and my main thing was when I joined this business was it wasn't so much of as I needed the extra money. It was that I had so many things going on in my life, you know. I just recently, lost my husband prior to me joining the business, and then just mentally I just was not in a good place. And, of course, my sleeping habits was just all off, and my eating habits was all off, and all that came with, weight gain, lots of weight gain. But then that also came with health issues. My asthma kind of kicked back in. I was dealing with depression. Depression is something that people just do not want to just openly talk about and discuss. But, hey, I dealt with it. I'm fighting it. And when I tell you, I feel like I haven't conquered it, but I've learned how to just take control of it and take control of my life. And I think total life changes to that. I'm not making any medical claims whatsoever, but then I know what these products has done for me on a personal level, on a mental level, on a financial level, because it seems like once I got myself together on a personal level, my mentality just changed, and now my finances are changing as well. Not saying that I'm looking to be rich or anything like that, but it's just the idea of watching myself 6 months ago transform into the person that I am today. I started out with this company weighing probably about 254 pounds. I didn't look like it. And to this day, people still look at me like, he was what? Yes, I was 254 pounds, and I started using the tea, but then, the tea went on back order, so I was forced to do something else. So, I tried the Delgado coffee, loved it because I'm a coffee drinker. I easily spent $50 a week on Starbucks because that's just what I did. But then I also tapped into the NutriBurst, and I loved it. But then, following one of our leaders in the business, she was doing the chocolate shot. So I just kind of took the chocolate shot and created some more, not created, but I added some more stuff with it. I added the NRG and the combination of the chaga and the Gano and Tachui and the NutriBurst and adding NRG. That was just like I was on to something. Like I was on to, I made a breakthrough with doing that concoction along with detox tea and the Delgado coffee. I lost 22 pounds in 2 months. But it's like, I got comfortable and got back on that road because life sometimes just takes the best of us. But then me having the knowledge of what these products can do, I'm back on my regimen. We have the Slim PM and the Slim R, which is a powerful combination. And I've been using the Slim PM for about 3 days now. I've been using the Slim R for about 3 weeks, twice daily. And I've dropped from a size 15, and I'm down to a 13, 14. And I can tell a difference. I can feel a difference. My breathing is getting a lot better. My mood swings is not as often. It's like life has calmed down, and I'm not on the edge all the time. I'm sleeping better. I'm more inviting. So it's like after, I have decided to make that shift in my life, so did everything else. And sometimes we as humans, we as people, we just have to deal with our mindset first on. And once we can shift that mindset, everything else is going to follow. Everything is. Toya, I have a quick question for you. I brought you into the business. You and I, it's like, you are a businesswoman, so you know the concept of the business, but it's like once you decided to tap into the product, I want you to explain to me, how did that make you feel mentally? What did that do for you financially when you decided to tap into the product and build your own personal testimony?
When you tap into the products, that's a whole nother ball game. It is levels to network marketing, and it's levels to being a product of the product. Because not knowing the knowledge about the products that you're serving to your customers, you're going to lose in this game. You're going to lose in this game because you need to know every detail about what the products do from a personal standpoint. You got to have at least 5 or 6 favorites if your company has 15 or 16 products. There's no reason that you shouldn't have 5 favorites out of those 15. And I can speak for myself. I've tried the NRG, the IAOT, the Latin Style Coffee, the Emu Oil. I use that on my customers daily. Okay, I use it on my daughter's eczema, the Gladiator Oil, the Plamica, the Gladiator Soap, the Delgado. I named 8 products that I use. Oh, the Gano, the Tachui. Knowing what these products do gives you the biggest boost in your business. And not only that, it makes it personal because then you become a coach to the customers that you serve. So for me, the product knowledge is absolutely phenomenal. You have to do trial and error in order to tell the customers what you feel like they need when they're surfing around on the website. Well, what do you think? Because I get customers that ask me, well, I don't know what I should try. Well, what do you think? Well, what are you trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to lose maybe 60 pounds. So what I would say, you know what, are you diabetic? Do you have high blood pressure? I get the question in them that way because I know my products. I can immediately say, well, you know what, I don't think the NRG is good for you because you got heart issues. But I tell you what, you should be taking the NutriBurst because the NutriBurst have 72 vitamins and minerals. It absorbs 98% in your bloodstream, so forth and so on. And that right there, you close the deal with the customer because you know what it is that they're looking for. Even if they don't tell you everything, you give them a quick quiz, and there you have it.
Wow. Thank you again, Toya. Thank you. And, you know, and another thing I've noticed that people fail to do in this business is ask questions. I mean, there's an ingredient book floating around here. You can go to Google and type in Total Life Changes, whatever product you want, or just reach out to people. I mean, I have like a skincare picture that's floating around here with my before and after picture. I have another picture that's floating around with me using the Delgada and the ISOT, but then I also have lots of videos floating around here. YouTube is a powerful source as far as just reference to learn about the product, to learn about the company, to learn about this challenge, and just how you can not only build your business but build yourself. It's just reach out, learn, research. You know, with me, I remember in the beginning, and I still do, but not as much, but it's like in the beginning, I would spend like, I promise you, anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, sometimes 6 hours, you know, researching these products and just researching, okay, what can I do to build my business? What do I need to do? But then I also worked on myself. It's like I worked on myself in order to work on my business, but then I would just go in and grab an accountability partner, meaning that someone who's willing to work just as hard as I am, and we just be accountable for each other. And it's just like it was just magic for me. It was just magic. But I'm not going to hold up too much of your time again. I just thank you all for joining me in Latoya on this call and taking time out of your busy schedule. Again, my name is Tiffany. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.